We live in a hyper-connected, hyper-industrialized world where the baseline human condition is a state of constant exhaustion. We are running on a treadmill that moves faster every year. We hack our sleep schedules, optimize our diets, and track the return on investment of a coffee date. These habits reduce our bodies, our time, and our relationships to raw materials waiting to be processed. Most of us accept the standard definition of technology, that a smartphone or a factory is a neutral tool, a simple means to an end that remains under our control. This belief in the neutrality of our tools is the specific blind spot that keeps us trapped in a cycle of perpetual optimization. In 1954, Martin Heidegger argued that technology functions as an invisible worldview, a lens that dictates exactly how we perceive reality. Heidegger called this perspective standing reserve. Looking through the technological lens, we stop seeing a forest as a living ecosystem and see only a standing reserve of timber waiting to be stockpiled and used. The essence of technology is a logic that governs us. It structures our thoughts, forcing us to view every entity in the universe as a resource to be extracted and managed. Heidegger suggests we can only understand this modern trap by tracing the definition of the word cause back over 2 millennia. Our modern concept of efficiency is built on the Roman root, causa. This definition focuses on effecting, mechanically forcing a result to happen. It treats the world as a chain of production. But the older Greek root, aitein, meant something closer to indebtedness. To cause something was to be co-responsible for its arrival into the world. Creation under aitein requires working cooperatively with materials. You guide the elements of reality into a new shape, rather than dictating orders to them. This mistranslation redefined humanity's role from co-creators with the world to masters over it. To ground this older relationship, Heidegger used the example of a silver chalice crafted for a specific religious ritual. A silversmith making this cup acts as a co-conspirator with the silver's natural properties. The smith studies the metal's malleability and weight, respecting the material rather than forcing it to comply. The Greeks called this cooperative act poiesis, or bringing forth. This process is a form of aletheia, the Greek word for truth. By bringing forth the chalice, the smith literally unconceals the potential that was already hidden within the silver. In this pre-industrial mode, technology was a method of revealing the world's wonder, not just manufacturing a product. Modern industrial technology operates on the logic of challenging forth. It is a process of aggressive, systemic extraction. A modern machine demands that nature yield energy to be hoarded. We don't cooperate with the wind or the earth. We extract fuel to conquer them on a calculable schedule. Through this lens, an airplane is no longer a miracle of flight. It is reduced to a means of transport, a calculation of cargo capacity and turnaround efficiency. This extractive worldview eventually reduces human beings to mechanized cogs. We see this in the shift from individual craftsmen to the rigid assembly line, where people are managed as human resources. Modern technology blinds us to the truth of the world because it only allows us to see what can be used, stored, and consumed. Heidegger named this dominant worldview in framing. Viewing everything as a resource becomes the only way humanity perceives reality. This threatens our capacity for poetry, mystery, and wonder. Flattened into standardized data points, we lose the ability to see things as they are. This totalizing lens alienates us from being. We become so preoccupied with managing resources that we forget what it means to actually exist in a meaningful world. Heidegger's solution is not to destroy our machines or stop flying in airplanes. He was not a Luddite. He even enjoyed watching sports on other people's televisions. He argued instead for a free relationship with technology. This requires a practice of conscious reflection. It means looking at a forest, watching a river, or a true friend, and intentionally refusing to calculate their utility or optimize the time spent with them. By recognizing that technology is a specific, historically driven lens, we begin to create space for other worldviews to return. This recognition is the first essential step toward reclaiming our deep awareness of the world's mysterious, ancient truth.